it's Shannon. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I hope you will hit that subscribe button, especially if you enjoy Dollar Tree DIYs and Dollar Tree hauls like I have for you today. I like to do these because, as you know, I do lots of Dollar Tree projects, and a lot of you like to follow along with me and craft along with me. So I like to show you what I sort of grab from the store ahead of time so that whenever it's time to actually use these items, maybe you guys already have them in your stash or they're seasonal, and I don't want you guys to miss out on them and then you can't create the project. So at least I give you an idea of some of the things that I grab, whether it's for the crafts, whether it's cool items that I found that are new, or whether it's just things that we use personally in our own home. So let's go ahead and jump right into this haul. I have all kinds of stuff. And the first thing are these knee pads. They're actually like a foam rubber, and it only comes one knee pad in a pack, so I'm not real sure why you would only need one knee pad. Maybe you could do a project or a DIY out of them and only need one, but obviously you would need two, and we're actually going to be putting flooring into the she shed soon. And I've seen a lot of plastic knee pads, but I haven't seen like these foam ones, or at least I haven't really looked too hard, but these seemed like more practical than the plastic ones. So I grabbed 4 knee pads, 2 for me and 2 for Brian. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a she shed build currently in the works, so a brand new construction. I'll link down in the description box below a playlist so you can catch up on that, so we've been bringing you along so you can see the whole process of how we are building the she shed, and we're almost done with the outside, and I'm so excited because that means we're going to be working on the inside. And we will be needing these knee pads to put all of the vinyl flooring in. I also grabbed one of these plastic trash bins. It's just round and it's sort of a component for a project that I have in mind. So you have to stay tuned for that. Of course, these wreaths are so nice. I was completely out and my Dollar Tree had been out, so I went ahead and grabbed another one because these are great to have on hand, because so many different great crafts and wreaths you can make with these wire wreaths. I also grabbed 2 of these metal pie pans. They're the tapered edge ones. They also have the ones that are sort of cylinder-like, but these are both the tapered edge size or sides. So that's important to know because I will be using these in a project coming up. You can't beat Dollar Tree's picture frames. $1 for a picture. They even have huge, big picture frames that are 11 by 14 size, and I just used one of those actually in a farmhouse window Dollar Tree DIY that I did. So if you missed that, I'll link that down below. But these were really, really pretty. They're just very simple white picture frames. They kind of have a heftier, thicker frame around them. So I have 2 of these in the 4x6 size. I also grabbed one of these white pillar candles, some cotton balls, and yes, these are very functional for using for every day, but I have a project for these, so these are a really great deal. You get a big bag of 100 for $1. Now y'all know I love these paintbrushes from Dollar Tree. You just can't beat that. You get 3 nice paintbrushes for only $1, so 3 different sizes. I always keep these on hand, but we're gonna have a lot of painting going on, so I grabbed another pack. I'm sure we're gonna be going through these. This was something really cool that I found. It's a letter board. It has 50 letters with it, so it's almost like a foam rubber. It's not a felt board, so it's a little bit different than the traditional felt boards that you see, but at the Dollar Tree, I couldn't believe I found this. And it also has a sawtooth picture hanger on the back, so you could even hang it up on your wall. So they also had like a gray background, but the one that they had, the frame was kind of coming off of it. So I passed on that one and just grabbed this one that is black and white. This was another new item that I saw at the Dollar Tree. It's a canvas long rectangle sign. Mine says wine because no great story ever started with someone eating a salad, so pretty funny, but I thought this would make a great base for another project coming up. And the back has a little keyhole type hanger on it, but you could take the canvas off and create your own kind of cute project, and that's kind of what I have in mind, so you have to wait and stay tuned for that. Now these are big bamboo skewers. You know I've been using the bamboo regular shish kebab skewers that are probably about 12 inches long for other projects. I'll link those down in the description box below too, so you can check those out. But these are big ones. These are probably at least 3 foot long, maybe even longer than that. Let's see if it says. They're 32 inches long, so yeah. and they're thicker, and I've seen a couple different DIYs where they used these, and I thought, I've never seen these before. So I don't necessarily have a project in mind for these, but I had kept wishing that I could find them so I could use them if I needed them. So these are just gonna go in my stash, and I'm sure at some point I will find a project and say, oh, I'm so glad I grabbed those. I think these are seasonal, like with the summer, because I think you use these for like barbecuing with, like roasting marshmallows and that kind of thing. So I definitely wanted to grab these before I couldn't find them again after summertime. Also, I have one of these birdhouse kits from the wood shop at the Dollar Tree. And these are nice. They're made out of balsa wood, so I have a project to use this for. They're super cute, put together. Me and my son have done with these before. So I grabbed another one for a DIY. Now, Dollar Tree is my go-to for all of my storage bags. They're not the absolute best, but they're not terrible either. And we were pretty much completely out. And with summer getting ready to start again, I know we're gonna be needing these for lunches. So I grabbed sandwich bags, quart-size bags, and gallon-size bags, so we're stocked and good to go for a little while. Now, this next DIY is hilarious. We actually found one of those toilet paper guns, and I thought it was one that like shot the toilet paper out, so we got really excited about it. We're gonna buy it until we realized that it was actually a spitball gun. So you actually take toilet paper and get it wet and then stick it in the gun, and it spit the spitballs. And I was like, oh no, we're not doing that. Definitely not, but we still really wanted to do the toilet paper gun kind of thing. So when we were at Dollar Tree this time with my son, he was like, we still need to do that. And I'm like, oh, we can get everything here. So all you'll need is one of these paint rollers like this. You'll need toilet paper, of course, and then you just attach this with some duct tape onto your leaf blower. You put your toilet paper on the roll, turn your leaf blower on, and it basically TPs your yard. So it's just something fun to do this summer. My son will get a kick out of it. I'll get a kick out of it. So for $2 and for some summer fun, I think that that's a pretty good fun thing to do. So just an idea for you if you need something to keep the kids happy this summer. And speaking of my son, he also wanted one of these magic towels. This one has like the Avengers on it, and it sort of like grows when it gets wet, so just something fun for him to do too. I also have a green coffee mug. You guys know I do a lot with the white because I do a lot of Ray Dunn inspired projects, but this one is going to be, I'm going to be using a green mug, so you want to stay tuned for that. Now, Dollar Tree also has really great t-shirts, and you kind of got to think outside the box and think of them not as t-shirts, but think of them as fabric. So that's actually what I am going to do. I'll be cutting these up to create a DIY coming up. So I grabbed 3 just plain white t-shirts, and these are youth medium size. I also found just one, so I only grabbed the one. I wish they would have had more, but these are white plastic plates. So I've done some projects using the ceramic ones, but it's just kind of nice to do plastic sometimes because then it's not breakable. And so I grabbed this one. It has really pretty detail on it. So for a DIY coming up, I'll be using this one really cute white plastic plate. And last but not least, I of course saw the buffalo plaid, couldn't help myself, and grabbed one of each of these reusable bags. They're a little bit shiny. They are like a plasticky material, I guess you could call it, but they had the red and black, which of course is really cute for Christmas time, and then the white and black, which is great for any time of the year really. So I'm sure I will find some really cool projects coming up. Grab these if you see them in your Dollar Tree. I have a feeling they're going to get used for a lot of Dollar Tree DIYs coming up in the future from a lot of other crafty people that are on YouTube as well. So that's all I have for you today in my Dollar Tree haul. I have lots of great projects coming up for you, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on those. Hit the bell as well so you get notified when those videos go up. And if you aren't already, please follow me over on my social media, both Facebook and on Instagram. I'll link those down below. And I want to thank you all so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.